Hi YouTube. Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how I make my own laundry detergent. And to do that you're going to need a box of Borax, a box of super washing soda. This is not baking soda. This is baking soda. It's not the same. So you want to make sure you get the super washing soda. You can use either this Zote soap, you can use Fels Naptha soap, or you can use Ivory soap. If you're going to use the Fels Naptha, you're going to need at least 2 bars. I think the Fels Naptha weighs like 5 ounces. This one's almost 15, so maybe almost 3 bars of the Fels Naptha. And as far as Ivory goes, I don't really know. I think I saw somewhere where 2 bars of Ivory equals 1 bar of Fels Naptha, so that would be 6 bars of Ivory. I guess you could just kind of play around with it. A lot of people have different recipes for this, and I guess it's kind of, at first, it's going to be one of those trial and errors to try to get it to work well with your water. And I'm also going to throw in Oxi-Clean. Some people do, some people don't. I'm going to throw it in there because I don't use bleach, so I just add an extra boost to my my laundry. So what you're going to need, and the recipe that I'm going to use, I'm kind of just winging it because everybody has their own measurements. I'm going to do 3 cups of the Borax, 3 cups of the super washing soda, a bar of soap, and I probably will throw this whole container in. And this is a 1.3 pound container. And just to compare the prices, this box costs $3 and change. I don't know exactly how much I paid. This one was about $3.15. This was $1.30, and this was the expensive one. This was $4 for this little container. So you're going to get multiple uses out of these 2 boxes, and then you're going to have to rebuy these when you go to make more. You're only going to use a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons per load. So, you know, as far as savings goes, this is going to cost pennies, maybe 9-10 cents a load, as opposed to, I've heard, up to 25 to 30 cents a load using the leading liquid brands of laundry detergent. And this is more natural, so I'm excited to see if this helps my machines. Or my machine. I have a front loader, and for the life of me, I don't know if it's just me or if everybody has this problem, but those things get a stink in them. I've tried the Tide washing thing through them, and it doesn't seem to make any difference. So I'm kind of hoping the more natural product I put through, it helps clean that out, as well as you know, does good for my laundry. So let me get my food processor out. I'm going to process this through on the cheese grater setting. Then I'm going to run it through with the blade to get it into like a fine powder, and I'll show you all that before I mix it all together. Got my Zote soap. I just wanted to show it to you and how big the bar is. When I first got this, I actually thought it was a couple bars in one, but this is one big bar, and it won't fit through my food processor, so I'm going to have to cut it down into other pieces to get it through there. But I just wanted to show you how pretty it was. The Fels Naptha is yellow. And I believe I saw somewhere where this came in blue and white, but I only can get the pink where I am. So, so there's the soap, and we'll be back. Okay, so here is my soap, all nice and shredded. I did it on the fine blade. And I'm going to put this back again in my processor, and I'm going to use that blade to really get it good and chopped up. So I'll show you that when we're done. Here is everything mixed in together. I ended up using the entire bottle here of this Oxi-Clean, and it was about 2 cups worth. I'd used some out of it already for other loads, but it's about 2 cups. Also, I forgot to tell you, I got these Downy Unstoppables, and this is the, let's see if that will focus, Glow, and they smell really good. So I'm going to add some of these. I don't know how much I'm going to put in here, maybe a cup or 2 into my mixture, so that goes in my wash with it. And I'm going to go ahead and do a load of towels, and I will let you know when they're done how this and the laundry softener that I made in the previous video comes out. As you can see, I added in my scent crystals. I used 2 cups of them. There's still some left in my container, but I used 2 cups of them in here. And I just wanted to mention too, I know some of you are probably wondering, is this good for an HE washer? And I have a front loader, and the Borax actually says on it that it's good for all kinds of machines, including the HEs. Now you're going to notice too, you're only going to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of this in your laundry. 1 if they're not too bad, 2 if you're like me and have a lot of gym stuff and football uniforms to wash. I'll probably put a little bit more in, or if they're exceptionally soiled, dirt, grounding grass stains, that kind of thing, I'll use a little bit more. And what else did I want to tell you? Oh, it's a low sudsing, so you're not going to see a lot of foamy, sudsy stuff like you would with your normal detergent. So don't be surprised when you look in and you're like, huh, there's not a lot of suds. Suds does not equal clean. The detergent equals clean. So don't be upset if there's no suds. Okay, and the rest of my borax, I'm actually going to make another recipe to use in my dishwasher that uses, hang on, it uses borax, baking soda, and kosher salt. And that's all you really need to use in your dishwasher. So I'm going to try that too, because I'm almost out of my regular stuff. So I will come back and let you know how my laundry turned out. I made my soap and it fit in this container, and this container is almost full too. So at a 1 to 2 tablespoon per load. And by the way, don't put it in the chute. Like if you have my HE, it's got a thing that you pull out and put your detergent in. Just throw it right on top of your clothes. At least that's what I plan on doing. But that's how much it made. So I'm sure this is going to last me months. I'm going to say maybe 6 months or more. Just this little bit, or a lot of it. So, okay, stay tuned.